So what we're doing today is playing the Tip of the Spear mission, and I'm going to show you all of my tips and tricks for handling it at any difficulty. They're great tips for Legendary. I originally learned it for doing the LD Spear challenge in the original Halo Reach, which was like Legendary, bunch of tough skulls on like Thunderstorm and Mythic and all that, and then you couldn't die. So you really had to learn how to be careful and use whatever cheese is available to you. But you're going to learn things like how to keep enemies from spawning and, beating enemies to a location so that you can get through ahead of them. Stuff like that. So this is really valuable stuff no matter what. We're playing on Heroic today because that's the difficulty level of my playthrough, but it totally does work for Legendary. If you look at my original LD Spear Challenge Guide videos, those were on Legendary. So it definitely does work. So we're gonna book it away from that Banshee. And the trick is to kind of scoot up the side of this hill without falling so that the enemies don't shoot at you. And we're gonna crouch down, and what we're looking for is this fuel rod turret that's right here. So we're gonna hit it until it blows up. Okay. So it's blown up. We're gonna shoot back here to try to get this other one. And we're gonna clean up these ads too. I think we're okay for now, so let's just clean this up. You can blow that turret up, but it can also be quite difficult. Almost got knocked off that cliff again. Okay, we killed the guy on the turret. We killed that elite. Now let's see. That elite's dead.
Cat.
Yep.
Be advised. Pony
So,
has ID'd 2 hostile anti-aircraft.
really, once you deal with the one turret, you can force the checkpoint and get the Pelican to bring you your Warthog. You've already got your AI buddy on the back. So we're gonna roll out. Actually, I don't want Kat with me because she's a problem. So we're just gonna get in and drive away really fast so we don't have to deal with her. Because I can't kill her. If she gets in my way, we're stuck with her.
6. AA gun should be in visual range.
Now,
there's those guns are pounding us
a couple ways of dealing with the AA gun. The one that they show you is sneaking inside the bottom structure and sabotaging the core, like kind of like what you do with the Scarab tanks in Halo 3, right? We're not going to do it that way. So we're going to just let our AI buddy take out these jackals. These skirmisher jackals. And then there's usually a...
There's a ghost!
Yep, there's the ghost. We're gonna take out all these little guys, and we want to get rid of that ghost as well. All these little guys down in here. The jackals on the ridge are not that big of a deal. But we want to get these grunts and that ghost. Here comes the ghost. He's coming around. This is where we want him to be, is right here. Wow, still not dead, huh? Okay, so he's dead. Park my hog right here. And then we're gonna have this guy get out. And we kill him so that he can't ruin this next part for me. We're getting on the turret. And we're gonna shoot at this turret until its meltdown alarm starts going off. And you'll hear it. Oh, you know what? Before we finish that, I forgot something important. We need to go for the road splits right here. I shouldn't have killed my Marine, but we need to go in here. This is where we're gonna go actually when we get that turret melted down.
New intel 6. Looks like normal weapons.
So we're gonna come in here, and we need to take out this ghost so that he's not hanging out here. Okay, So he's dead, he's out of the way. And I'm gonna show you this area. See, when you come here, there's a chasm here that you can't cross. And this is the road that we want to drive up after we're done with the turret. Really, really important. And we get rid of the ghost so that it can't interfere with what we're trying to do after we blow it up. Just drive on back to where we were, gently. You really want to be careful with your driving too, because after we blow up this turret, we can't flip. It'll ruin everything if we waste that time, so. Here we go. Let's finish blowing this up. Nice and easy. Almost there. Okay. You can hear its siren right now, so we're gonna get in.
Control
We're
2
gonna get our
Lima 4.
butts over to that
Permission to commence
chasm.
bombing run. Heading 224.6, over.
Gently over this bump. Go right up the road like we always do.
The portable bridge. Once it's in place, head over to the
And here
southwest
comes the
side.
Pelican with our bridge that we need.
Good work, Noble 6.
See, and he's gonna put that down. Now what this does is we get out of here and across this bridge before a Wraith tank and a bunch of other
Bridge in
nasties
position,
show
6.
up in that
Keep
area
moving
where we
toward
killed
those
that
spires.
ghost. The only thing we had to deal with
6.
was
Take
that
South
ghost.
road and see if you
We
can get a
skipped
better look
the
at
rest
those
of it.
spires.
So now we just
I'll be
get
on
these
comms.
skirmishers. That's 2 of them, and there's 1 more up there somewhere. Gotta go get him.
Commander, I'm going to set up a forward observation post here.
Copy that. I'm waiting on new intel. See what you can see. Carter out.
Got him. Okay. Just keep on driving, keep on cruising.
Noble 6, there's a mining
Now,
facility near your location.
The main thing we want to do is stay out of range of this turret that's up here. Park right about here. We're gonna get on our missile turret and we're gonna shoot down that turret that's chilling out there. Okay, so it's dead. And now we're gonna use our rockets just to clear out all these enemies. It's really important to clear them all out. Especially on the higher difficulties and when you're, using skulls and all that stuff. This helps a lot because you can completely cleanse out this area. If you're using Mythic, it makes everything a lot tougher. Thunderstorm, higher class enemies. That's the thing about LD Spear is it uses all that stuff. Increases the class and makes them tougher. So we still have some red on here. I think we got them all. Okay. So no more red, so we're probably okay enough. We can go ahead and continue with our Jeep. On this difficulty, I didn't really need to do that, but it just is good to show you for educational purposes. Now, we can walk down here out past this tree. This is how you line yourself up, and you're going to look up here. You can see we have skirmishers. That one ran away from me. It's okay. It is best to get both on the high difficulty, but he's retreated like way back, so it's really not a problem. Now,
New
I'm
intelligence.
going to show you my
Friendly
next
forces near
little
the Covenant outpost have sighted a
skim tip,
high-value
and this is a
target.
really
An
important
elite
one.
zealot, in fact.
A zealot?
Um,
We're onto something big, Commander.
Eyes on the prize,
normally
Noble.
what happens is
Take
you
out
work
that
up
zealot
these
if you get the
stairs and
chance,
wrap
but
around,
keep moving toward the spires.
and you have to work through this whole building into the back courtyard, and there's an enemy encounter back there as well. What we're going to do here is going to completely circumvent not only that whole path, but the enemy encounter, where you can absolutely 100% get killed. So we're going to come up here, and we're going to jump onto this beam, like so. You got to be really careful doing this. And then we're going to jump onto the next beam, like so. Then I'm gonna jump onto this beam here, like so. You gotta be careful here. We're gonna jump over this pipe and get under here. Just get ourselves safe. Once you're down in this area, this is the money right here. We're gonna hop on this little ledge. It's okay, we're getting shot a little bit. And you're gonna wrap all the way around this fence and you're gonna end up in here. And this is cool because you skipped an entire boss fight and a whole tough section filled with big bad enemies. Now when we get up here, we gotta kill these jackals. Got him. Got his friend. Okay, there we go. So these guys over here are still alive, and the guys in the building, so this whole enemy encounter that happens here doesn't happen. There's also no enemies in this garage. They never spawned. So that's why you want to do that. Next important thing that's going to happen is we're going to grab this plasma launcher, and this is going to help us a little later. And we're going to grab the Revenant, and this will help us with some of the nonsense waiting for us on the road out here. And I would do this more carefully if it were LD Spear settings, but doing pretty good right now. I think that's all of them. Okay, so we can continue on.
Update 6. Scan show another.
Didn't use our plasma
AA gun ahead
launcher.
of your
Revenant's
location.
still in good shape.
I want
Now,
you to
this is very
neutralize that
important.
gun by any means necessary.
Second AA gun. You might think to yourself, well, you can use the Revenant, but you gotta get close. And there's a couple of Wraith tanks down here. This is what makes this tough. We're gonna skip having to try to dodge all that stuff and drive around the bottom. We're gonna bring our Revenant down here. Park it right here. Let those little enemies go away. And what we're gonna do is get up here. This burned out Warthog up here. So we're gonna get up there. Like so. Up on top of this. Jump on this one. And jump over here. And once we're up here, we're gonna scooch around so we can get on this turret. Once we're on the turret, we're gonna shoot at it until it melts down and blows up. Let our gun cool down a little bit. This is one of my favorite ones, because you just never have to play around with those other guys. You hear its alarm going off. Hop down, get back in our Revenant, and we're on our way. So we got the defend checkpoint now. Here's where you gotta be kind of careful. It seems like you may be getting screwed a little bit. We're waiting for Falcon to come in and blow up this tank that's down here. Yeah, there's our Falcon. Falcon didn't blow any of them up this time. I think we got them both. Okay. Now, there's still one alive back there. That's interesting. So we're going to park our Revenant back just a little bit because we don't want to lose it. It's kind of important. But we've got this. We've got this plasma launcher now. Just gotta watch out for this plasma that's coming in. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do it this way. We gotta get rid of that tank first, so that's what we're gonna do. It's funny, sometimes that tank gets killed and sometimes it doesn't. And I'm trying to see if we actually have to kill it. I think we have to kill the hunters. Most of all. Oh boy, I got lucky on that one. I'm not sure if both those hunters are still alive. At first I thought I was tripping, but they did make changes to the heads-up display for the Master Chief Collection, and The scoring numbers are no longer near your reticle, which I both like and dislike, because when I'm doing something like this, and I'm, you know, using that to gauge whether I've killed something or not, it makes it kind of tough. That tank is making my life bad. I know I can kind of park behind this tree and he can't hit me. That's what I was trying to create, was that tank sitting back there and not wrapping around the tree. Now we're in the sweet spot. That one came through the tree. Oh, he's moving. He's moving. Now Falcon Boy is finally helping. Oh, we gotta back it up. We got hit pretty good on that one. I think all these ads have to be dead. I can't remember though. That Falcon's helping us now. Hunters are all dead. We actually didn't need the flippin' plasma cannon. Get all these ads. We got the hunters, so we're actually going to, my shields are not in a good place right now. We're gonna try to get that tank, but we may not have to. Okay, so I'm gonna back up around the corner. Really important. Where it's safe. And then we're gonna come back out here with this plasma cannon. See if we can't get the rest of these enemies killed. We got him. So there's a couple ways you can do that, but if you're unfortunate enough to have that tank to deal with, like I was, you can clear things out enough that you can use the launcher. Likewise, if you don't have to deal with that tank, you can use it on the hunters. So that's why you want to take that gun. Now the next important thing is you can ride on either side of the helicopter here, but the right side is by far easier in terms of what you have to shoot at.
Some nasty business in the canyon.
Especially on something like LD Spear where you're gonna die real quick. This is the side you want. There's just much less work and much less oopses that can happen. And you can just keep firing this thing. Doesn't have a cooldown, doesn't reload, nothing like that. So as soon as we come around here, help this bridge. We got him. And then we got a turret down here. Just start hitting as soon as you can. Just help everything. There's enemies all over that structure. There's a little one there that we missed. We got that thing out there, so just start hitting it, start hitting it, start hitting it. There's another turret. Another tank. Those in particular, you really gotta kill them. Give you a bad day. There's another turret gone. Just kill everything. We didn't hit it all, but we hit the stuff that could ruin our day. That's what we're trying to do. There's a lot more if you ride on the other side.
Solid copy. Dot.
Latest intel suggests these spires may be projecting electromagnetic cloaking shields.
Priority 1, pilot. Gotta know what's in there.
Affirmative, sir. Here we go.
We just lost all power. We're going down.
Knock your armor, Spartan!
Brace for a hard landing.
We're gonna go ahead and skip that, but
Showing hostiles
Big
all over the
important
place.
thing here
Gotta move.
is
Commander,
that
we've got
we
eyes
need
on
to
spy.
grab the
Looks like a
jetpack.
staging area.
Copy.
Really
We
important,
have your
so.
visual. Dot towards the front.
Got our
Stand
jetpack.
by.
And we want to hit... I don't see the skirmishers. Oh, there they are. Want to kill these skirmishers. There's usually a third one. There he is. Okay, he's dead. And that's why scoring's important, right? It might have been hard to tell that he was dead. Particularly on a high difficulty where you need to make sure something's dead. It's very helpful to be able to see those numbers. Oh, is there a health pack on the ground by chance back here? We need this health pack. Always remember to pick those up. This is like CE, right? Gotta be able to do it.
Going hot.
So you want to go up this side of the hill, and we can just pick these little guys off. You'd want to be more careful about it if it was LD Spear.
Engaging.
But you can hit all these little guys from out here. We don't even need to scope. George, buddy, kept me from taking his hat off. So you want to go up the right side here, alongside the pipes. And this is actually great strategy for invasion as well. But we're just gonna jetpack up. Killed all these skirmishers, so there's not one up here.
I'm on the fire.
And then we want to get up on this structure right here.
Spires to be teleportation terminals.
Teleporters. Link to what?
Now that we're up here,
Frigate Grafton is on
we can
station
completely
ready to kill
avoid that
spire.
turret down there,
First, we
stick
need
to the
power
right
down
side.
shield.
Understood. 6.
We're gonna jump and we're gonna
I'll hold these
jetpack.
bosses off. You find a way to the top of the spire.
Get ourselves right into the lift. Boom, we've skipped over all the enemies in the
6
base.
is on her way up.
Get
That
in
would
there.
suck
Take out that shield, Lieutenant.
all of your
I'm en
ammo
route with a Falcon.
and
We'll
make
pick
your
you
life
up as
really
soon as you
hard.
knock out power to
To
that
grab
shield.
one of
Ready when
these,
you are 6.
and then we're gonna wrap
Hurry,
around
Lieutenant.
to where we
got a
can
frigate
see
inbound to blow that spire as soon as
the
shield is
enemies
powered
up in
down.
the top. Pop him. He's dead. It's a beautiful thing when that happens. And there's gonna be some grunts and stuff, so you want to make sure you get those guys. And there's another fuel rod grunt up there too. We got them. There's still somebody alive.
Lieutenant, drop the shield and
He
get
ain't
out.
alive no more. We're gonna activate the shield, and that's it. That's how you do tip of the spear, fairly quick, with a minimum of fuss. And if you're playing it on a really hard difficulty, those tricks make
Get us outta
really,
here.
really insane,
Control,
like
this is Noble
long,
One.
thoughtful
Spire
sections
1 is
go
green and
very
you're
fast.
free to
So a lot of
engage.
times you don't even have to
Have a
face
nice day.
whatever it is.
Copy that, Noble One. Be advised.
So I
all
hope
ground
that
units,
that helps you, that you
318
found
Heavy
watching
is
this
inbound,
useful.
and MAC rounds have been
Remember,
authorized.
everybody, be
Mac
excellent to
rounds.
each other.
In atmosphere.
One way to get their
Eyes
attention.
up,
Hang on
and
to
I
your
will
teeth,
see you
people.
all Starside. Until next time, take care, everybody.